Well, we have a chance today in this 41st episode of Ryan and Rob in Wrexham to seal Champions League football for the second year in a row. And we've done so well this season that I think it's going to be, well, it should be a doddle, but we, of course, have not been in the greatest form in the league recently. I mean, if you looked at these results out of context, you'd think we'd been doing pretty terribly, but because we've had such a horrific run of games, it's actually quite impressive. Obviously, if you remove the Champions League games, we've just about snuck through in both games by one goal or a penalty. So those win and draws or losses for the Champions League are effectively wins. We had a few Premier League draws, but they were mostly against big teams, and then we obviously lost 5-3 to Tottenham with our backup squad, really. Let's just have a quick look at. I'll show you the form of some of the teams around us. This is Arsenal recently, completely collapsed against, admittedly, some tough opposition. 96th minute winner for Chelsea in that one, 5th minute Lukaku goal in that one, and then a 4-2 loss to Spurs. They finished their season at Crystal Palace, so that'll probably be a win for them. But they have played 2 more games than us, so basically if we can win our next game, if we win our next game, we're guaranteed, because we'd be 7 points clear of City with 6 points available. Chelsea, how have they done recently? Seem probably better than that, but mixed. Lost to Fulham, beat Newcastle, and then lost 4-1 to United, who've been in very good form recently. But it's a bit too little too late, I think, from United's perspective. They're not going to be able to get Champions League at this point. City's form recently has been pretty poor as well. In fact, in the league, they've won 1 of their last 4 games and lost the other 3. As well as losing in the FA Cup semi-final against Tottenham. They are playing in the Europa League final against Freiburg. I would love if City ended up in the Europa League at some point, because I can't stand them. If we then have a look at United's schedule, you can see that they've played quite a big role in allowing us to get Champions League football, because they've played City, Arsenal and Chelsea and won all of them. Very nice of them to do that. Of course, we do play them on the last day of the season, but hopefully by that stage we will have already confirmed Champions League football. So this is quite an important game against Southampton that we really do need to win to make sure that all the pressure is taken out of the Liverpool and Chelsea games. So the team I've sent out to hopefully get a win here and ensure that we get Champions League football. Supposedly it's only Europa League football we'd guarantee, but I'm pretty sure it would be actually Champions League. It might be, I guess, if City won the Europa... No, I think if City won the Europa League, they'd qualify for Champions League, but they wouldn't take the spot from us. I really hope they don't, because I would love to nick some players off them. There's a defensive midfielder that they have that I would absolutely love us to sign. And if they do win the Europa League against Freiburg, then it makes our life a whole lot more difficult in trying to sign him. Anyway, let's try and get this good result today against Southampton. We'll go on to positive because we should be beating them. But obviously with the form of all the teams around us and ourselves recently in the league, it's not really a guarantee that you'll do much against even smaller teams. Lukac throws it in to Danny Jones, who's back from his injury now. Stanijevic playing in a deeper lying playmaker position as the defensive midfielder today. Not really his game, but due to the lack of options we have in midfield, that's why he's playing there. Thierry Small. Oh, that's poor play. I've just punched my mic by accident. That was poor play from us, and Charlie Whittaker, who of course once played for us on loan, has put it home, but really, really poor defending from us. Not good play at all. Lukac is a bit of a liability defensively. I think I'm going to be getting rid of him next season, but it depends if we can find a right back. And of course, with Chris Jones leaving at the end of his loan as well, it's not going to be easy. Lopez into Williams, getting played off the park here. Southampton looking very confident on the ball. Molina now crosses it in and off the bar there. Beltran unnecessarily putting Bazunu under more stress. But yeah, that's been a pretty terrible half. We'll get Son off because he's injured. Another player will probably need to be replacing at the end of the year. And what are we going to do here? Let's get you as an inside forward for this second half. He was integral to that result against Chelsea, so hopefully he can work his magic again today. Lukacs finding Leclerc, also important to that result. Oh, it's a nice play from him, shifting it between his feet, but couldn't get the shot on target and really did skew it over the bar by quite a long way. Galbraith rebounds back to him after Powell's attempted header. Stanijevic finds Carrazza again, under pressure though. Managed to keep hold of it though. Lorenzo finds Yervolino and he goes round the keeper but can't get control of it soon enough and gets forced out wide again. Danny Jones not been at his best today, which is a shame. But I guess he's only just come back from injury, so it's not entirely surprising he's not quite at his best level. What do we do here? Guess we'll get Camavinga on. It's not really what I want to be doing, but I think we need to get Stanijevic further forward, and we don't really have many options in midfield, so he's got to play. But we're getting outplayed here by Southampton, who are, to be fair, actually I think they're fairly high up the table. I think they're 7th or something. But we need to do better. Even just getting a draw here would be very helpful. Off the bar from Carrazza. The league form's really taken a dive for all of the big teams recently. I guess it's just what fixture congestion does to you at the end of the season. But it does give City another chance, and we've got some very difficult final fixtures. And so that's a very disappointing performance from the backups. I was considering going for our stronger team, but because it was too close to that game, I didn't want to risk it. So we just need one win in our last 2 games. We've guaranteed it. Come on, lads. Okay, so a difficult game against Liverpool here, as we try and ensure we get this Champions League space. It's going to be very difficult, and I'm a bit worried now because of that really terrible performance against Southampton. But we've gone with a strong squad, pretty much the usual squad. Weaver plays instead of Jones because Jones played last time, and Stanijevic is a bit tired because he played in that last game. Let's go for that team talk about the position that we're in the league. I don't know where the league table is, if it will show. See the league table. So City did get a win in their penultimate game, so we could really do with getting a win here. Simoes into Garnier, and somehow Alisson's going to save that. He is the Dream 11 goalkeeper, even at 36. But really, we should be scoring that, even against a keeper of his standard. This is a stressful position to be in at this stage of the season. Camavinga finds Chris Jones. Stanijevic. Garnier heads it and might have clipped the bar, but gone out for a goal kick for Liverpool. We are controlling the well, we're not controlling the possession. We have had a lot more shots than them so far, so hopefully that continues in terms of the shots. Might be nice to get a bit more possession than that, but if we can restrict Liverpool to nothing, I'll be very happy. Stanijevic is very tired, so that's not ideal. but we'll keep him on for as long as possible because Leclerc was equally tired to start with. Yeah, let's go for that team talk. We love that team talk, even if it doesn't mean we had to lose last time to get it. Come on, lads. I think it's time to take off Stanijevic. Get him off for Leclerc, and hopefully the fresh legs will do us good. Samoyes is also tied on the left-hand side, but I'm not inclined to remove him at this point. I think we'll get Weaver off and bring on... It's going to have to be Olmos. He's not been incredible for us so far, but I hope he can, you know, at least do something for us here. Who else should we get on? So we have Kraza, Powell and Lukacs. Not options which inspire excitement for me. But I think we'll get Danny Jones on and get almost onto the left-hand side. Get a bit of pace on towards the front of the pitch. Well, we have been the better team today, but a draw doesn't massively help us. I mean, it does at least give us... Liverpool win the league here, which is never fun, but let's see. How does that affect the league table in terms of goal difference? Oh, it's tight. It is tight. If we can draw against United, we probably... Oh, I don't know. It's too difficult to call. It could be a painful one, I think. Come on, lads. We need to win this, so we'll go straight into the third. Here we go then, one of the most important games of the series as we face off against United with an aim to get into the Champions League. We just need to win. Oh dear, United are first in the form table, we're 11th. That's not good. I don't know why it's still to my Europa League. We should be in the Champions League if we win this. I don't quite know why it would think that we wouldn't be, but who knows. Oh, I thought that was in from Yervolino. Oh, that's a bit gutting. I think we're going to need the live scores rather than the league table, to be honest. The one to watch is that City-Everton game. Really need Everton to do something for us. Make our lives a lot easier. But of course, if we can win ourselves, then we don't need to worry about it. But given our recent form in the league, I'm not too keen on trusting ourselves to get it done. Stanijevic with a good tackle, but Mendy's able to get it in behind. Allsop though there to clear up. Broken back to Canchola, and Rashford put United in the lead. Oh dear. We're in trouble. Canchola into Madueke. Flores. Furlong Mendy. We're not starting well here. Cabral. Come on, lads. We need to do better than this. Hopefully we'll score from this, because I suspect it won't be. But we need to do better. It's not been a good start at all. United look dangerous every time they come forward, and we can't be having that. Manole. Stanijevic finds Danny Jones, please. Oh, just wide. Haven't had a shot on target yet. We've had more shots than they have, but if you can't get a shot on target, obviously they've only had one. If you can't get a shot on target, you're not going to score. Thank you, Michael Owen. Oh, Samoyes, get it on target, please. I've had one shot on target now. Warburton. Chris Jones. Ball's intercepted, but does break back to Danny Jones. Now Stanijevic sends it back to Chris Jones. Gets the return pass. What a shot. What a shot from Stanijevic. That's absolutely brilliant from him. rocketed it into the top corner. No chance for Onana in goal. And we are back on level pegging. I think Warburton's going to have to come off at some point, but I don't really want to take him off because he is... I feel like we're never nearly as good defensively when he's not around. I mean, the 3 substitutions kind of pick themselves based on the fitness levels, but they're just about the last players I would want to take off at this point because Camavinga, due to the lack of competition for his position, is not who we want to take off, and then Warburton being our best player and Samoyes being one of our best forwards. Allsop steps in well there, finds Samoyes. Oh, it's a good run from him, but he can't get the shot on target. City and Everton still deadlocked. Oh, Rashford's in behind. Oh, what an unbelievable block. I think it was Allsop. That was a goal-saving block from him. Right, time to make some substitutions. They're not really what I want to be doing now. But Beltran needs to come on for Warburton. Ethan Galbraith, do I want to bring him on? Oh, it's not really what I want to do, but we're going to have to. And then Samoyes coming off for Lorenzo. Stressful, man. Stressful. I think we'll go for inside forward rather than winger on Lorenzo. Oh, City have gone 2-0 up. Oh my god, they're literally 1 goal from overtaking us. What's happened? What's happened? Where are we in the league? Yes, lads. 1 goal difference was the difference between us and City. I suspect if they'd scored another goal, they would have been above us because of goals scored. We haven't scored much compared to the top 6, but we've just been very good defensively. Oh my goodness, that was close. Imagine getting 76 points and missing out on Europe. Unbelievable. We've made the Champions League and we can go into the Champions League final this season excited and feel we've at least achieved something even if we don't get that silverware. Let's see. How much money are we getting for that? I don't understand that. What? How have we not qualified for Champions League? See the rules. Have we lost a... We potentially lost a place. Yeah, so here it says we've qualified for the Champions League. I'm very confused. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't really know what's happened there. Anyway, we'll find out what happens as we go into the Champions League final against Barcelona. Valino's got the Young Player of the Year. Bazunu came second in the Golden Glove and did actually concede the fewest goals. He got 18 clean sheets in 38 games. Very good, very good. And I got the Manager of the Year, so well done me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you have, as it really helps me out. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, have a great day.